Come on, Raven. Come on, do something. Move. Please move. No. Sideways does not count. Continuing to go sideways doesn't count. Come on, Raven, do something, please.
Yeah.
All right. I got the corny out of the way early in this video. Sorry, I had to do it. Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to your Daily Grind Trader. Today's video, as the intro would suggest, today's video is going to be my Ravencoin price analysis. And to be fair, Ravencoin hasn't been doing much to analyze. It's been doing a lot of nothing, a lot of sideways. But is that going to change? Stay tuned. Alright guys, let's get the obvious out of the way first. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I do technical analysis, and I like to share it with everybody so you can maybe use my technique or not use my technique, or maybe add something that I do into your own technique, whatever the case may be. But what I do not do is I do not manage your money, and I do not tell you when to trade. So don't trade when I trade. Don't put your money on my TA. Do your own due diligence, do your own draws, all that good stuff. You are responsible for you. Now, if you like these videos, please think about hitting the like button, throw a comment out there, let me know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. I'm inching closer to 500 subs. At 500 subs, there's a 500 Ravencoin giveaway. I'll be doing it on a video after I hit 500 subs. I'll make a video and ask for comments. Comment, write something down, give me a comment and throw your Ravencoin address in there, and I will do a random draw, and someone's going to get 500 Ravencoin. So that could be exciting. By the time I get 500 subs, who knows? Ravencoin might be $1. We'll see. I hope it doesn't take that long, but we will see. So, first thing I'm going to jump into is going to be looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Bitcoin dominance is still high, it's still rising, and it will likely continue to rise. The biggest reason why is that Bitcoin is on the precipice of a massive breakout, to the point where, it's only a couple percentage points away from cracking the all-time high, and at that point there's no resistance left, and it's kind of uncharted new territory. We don't know where it's going to go. People were assuming that before the end of the year it'd be $150,000. I've heard upwards of $300,000. I'd be more in the 150 range personally, but who knows? It's going to be like the wild west, and Bitcoin is going to get the bulk of the cash flow. So alts are going to lag a little bit, but it doesn't mean we can't still chart them. We can't still find out where they're going to go. So with that being said, let's hop into Ravencoin. Now Ravencoin, where art thou, Ravencoin? Well, like we said, Ravencoin has been going sideways, kind of down sideways, you would say. So take it back to July, August, when we had this run up. We had this nice bull run, and we flagged, and we finished the run up here. This flag was important because it gave us a good sense of where our support was after this run. It flagged down to this level, and then you come forward, and look, this is where we got support on our bottom. We got support on our bottom here, and it kind of came out of that support. So we kind of know where our bottom's going to be. We hope we know. These supports are only as good as they are until they are no longer good. Any support or resistance can break, but we have a pretty solid support here. Now what we also have is we have a convergence of two separate draws. Now we have our downward channel. We've drawn this downward channel. We've been sticking to it. And we have this rising support coming up. And as you see, after it got to like this little area where all these supports came together, we had our stagnant support here, our dynamic support coming up, our dynamic support coming down. It kind of got right here, and then it started to push. So it didn't move much, but I think what's going to end up happening is that we're going to run straight into this corner where this resistance meets this support. We're going to run as close to this corner as we can before we break out of this resistance. So I feel like this is a very much a build-up phase here. This whole straight line here is a build-up to breaking this resistance. Now, once we break this, there's a good chance that it gives us the opportunity to break this resistance. I'm going to zoom out. This is going to be really important here because the zoom out is going to show you the massive, massive pattern since all the way back in February from our all-time high. We have been in this downward resistance and an upward support. So we're making a kind of a symmetrical triangle, kind of a massive long-term bull flag. I wouldn't really, or a bull pennant. I don't know that I would call something this long-term a bull pennant, but I guess everything is time frame relevant or reliant on whatever the time frame is. Maybe this isn't all that long if you're looking at a monthly chart. So with that being said, it's a very large bull pennant. That's what I want to call it. Long-term bull pennant. And it's interesting how similar the runs were. I mean, look, we had a run here, had a low flag, had this low flag, finished our run up, finished our run up, triple top, down, sideways, down, sideways, down again, sideways again. So down, sideways, down, sideways. I think here we are poised, I think, to hit another flag, to hit another run up, and start a whole fresh flag. I mean, it's kind of eerily similar, kind of on a micro level of how close these are to mirroring each other on a smaller, a slightly smaller scale. Now, what I expect is to have. I expect long term to be in the range of about 45 to 75 cents. And I think I made this long term end of year prediction in a video not long ago. But just to reiterate, we have our bottom, we had our lowest low and our bottom touch. So our starting point, our high point, and our bottom touch. We're going to go and do our 1.618, roughly 48 cents, and a 2.618, 75 cents. So this is our range. This is our range. Minimum, I think we get to 48 cents. 75 cents would be an extended run and might be a bit high, might be a bit zealous, but definitely not out of the realm of possibility, not out of play. I think Sol recently on a run got up to the 4.236. And I don't think there's another line after that. Yeah, like Sol made a run, an extension beyond this. So it's possible. This would put RavenNet over $1, almost $1.20. I don't see it happening, but just to show that there has been a coin recently that has done this and has broken this this level. But this is our range. This is our in the ballpark range between 48 and 75 cents. Short term though, I think we run sideways short term, and I'm going to kind of show you why. I'm going to give you an idea of why I think the short term is going to be more sideways, at least for a little bit. Get this kind of zoomed in a bit. So current state, we've got SARS over top, so I don't see us having a big spike up soon, or really soon. But we've got both bears and bulls in the room coming down. If they finish up their runs, it means they'll be running sideways down together, in which case that means more sideways price action. Typically, when they're running together like this, it's typically going to be sideways price action. And the first opportunity, I believe, for us to get bullish price action is going to be tomorrow at about 4 p.m. will be our first opportunity for the bulls to touch bottom and potentially jam up. If they touch bottom, odds are, at least for one candle, maybe two, they sit down and then jam up. In which case, we're looking at 8 p.m. or midnight tomorrow. All right, real quick, I'm going to hop to the day chart just to see what the day says. And again, it's not quite the same, but it's more the same. On the day, bulls are coming down, bears are coming down. Sideways action, sideways price action. Noon tomorrow. Wait a minute, that's not, I forgot there are off days. I forgot the day chart is off, so today, tomorrow, Tuesday the 20th on the day chart would be the first opportunity for the bulls to really jam up. So we're looking at least the next close to 24 hours, more likely the next 48 to 72 hours of sideways action for Ravencoin, more sideways Ravencoin action. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, or not the bearer of bad news, but the bearer of kind of news, you know, that can not really anything good or bad. I don't see a dump in play. I don't see a big run in play, but I do see a long-term run in play. I see a end-of-year run and a run that's going to start before the end of this month, because before these two cross, this is going to be our, I'm going to make this circle and I'm going to check this again over and over before we get done with this month. Where is my, this is going to be our range. Before this is done, we will have an upward break before we get here. And I'm going to stick to that. That's going to be my play. That's going to be my plan. And hopefully that comes to fruition. But honestly, guys, that's what I have today for Ravencoin. Sorry it's not anything more exciting. The long-term potential is very exciting, but for right now, the short-term, it's going to be kind of a stay pat, stay the course, and wait for some good, strong, bullish price action. I hope you like, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, until next time, peace.